Today's update day, and that means update 20.30 got released, and there's a few things in there which you might did not expect to come out of Fortnite Creative. So let's jump right into it. Starting at first, we now have the Tilted Towers POI as an island in Fortnite Creative, so you can actually just jump into Tilted Towers, place some random stuff in there, create a zone wars map, do whatever you want. However, there's a little problem with Tilted Towers. There's a few blue stripes on the streets where usually crosswalks would be. So yeah, if you don't care, then it's cool. I think it will be fixed ASAP, but until now you will have some blue stripes in your Tilted Towers maps. However, moving into Fortnite Creative, you will be greeted with a bunch of new terrain galleries, and these are actually not that bad at all. Like, you can actually have a ton of new galleries in different styles. You have snow, you have sandy, you have grassy. It's a lot of new galleries for every type of terrain which you can imagine. And there's also some more, let's say, spiced up galleries which have like Jonesy's head, a skull, and then, you know, this thing, and then also this. It's a little bit spiced up, but I really like it, and definitely for horror maps and Halloween, I think a few of them can come quite handy. But you might think, what do we get in terms of devices and new stuff for playing around in the game? Well, there's not much new devices. However, there's one very cool thing which got added, and that is the battle bus spawner into Fortnite Creative. So you can now actually have the moving battle bus, not the flying one, in the game. You can drive with it. You can obviously customize it. As usual, it's the normal thing for every car. It also, as you can see, has the disco mode, so it's basically the exact one-to-one copy. With the battle bus, you can also find the cow catchers now in the game of Fortnite Creative. All you have to do for that is go into the consumables gallery and find them next to the tires, which we got last update, which I completely forgot to mention. But we now have both of the modifications. So you can see you can modify the cars to its full potential in Fortnite Creative now. And maybe in the future we get some more modifications. When it comes to the devices, there's not much. However, there's two very cool updates to two devices, which are kind of like very needed, actually. The power reference device got a lot of updates when it comes to making it more simplified. You can update now a lot. So there's a lot of like new options in here. And one option and one thing which was asked quite a bit in the class designer, you can now actually enable and disable mantling for classes. So you can actually have classes which have shoulder bashing, sprinting, mantling enabled, so you don't have to enable it for everybody. So if you just want some people to have it, it is now an option in the class designer, so you can actually now do that. They also updated all of the shotguns in Creative. I hope this is not really only for Creative, because usually that's not good for practice maps if you have different types in Creative than in BR, which I'm not sure if that is actually a good thing or not. So you definitely have to tell me for that. But usually I'm not a big fan if something is changed in Creative but not in BR. And one last final thing, if you actually go to the Discovery tab and click to browse, you get greeted with a new system, which absolutely is amazing. We waited for something like this for so long, and you can actually now have tags here. You can click on the tags, for example. You can go to practice and then choose your practice maps. And I think this is a lot easier to use than this over here, where you have to scroll down all the way and then have to look for the category. It is just a very, very good update. Really love that. Oh, the only thing that we're now missing is a search option. So, and that wraps it up for the Creative 20.30 update. Let me know what you think about this one. It's definitely not the biggest update, but really cool in terms of the galleries, what we got for the terrain pieces. Very amazing. And yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys back in the next one. Bye.